Hey, good morning. It's a new week, and I'll bet you can't guess what I'm doing today. Be a tough one, right? Okay, I'll turn the camera around and tell you. Pushing cows that are in the wrong spot to the right pasture. This dang little group of cows been missing for a little while. I didn't know it, but they were missing. And went up to check an area and found their tracks, and it found these cows, and so now I'm pushing them back to where they're supposed to be. But we are officially kind of starting our spring gather right here, and getting these cows ready to ship to Colorado, and they'll be shipping in a couple of weeks. And so we're getting all of our cows kind of together and getting them in the shipping pastures. And so, I mean, it was really good to find these cows. If I hadn't have, would have been looking for 8 cows for the next month probably. But anyway, that's just kind of what we're doing, and that's how we're going to start the week. And hope you guys enjoy the video. I wished I could transport the smell of these honeysuckles, what I think they are, through this video, so you could smell that. It smells incredible. Yeah, all right, we've been riding for a while, and found a few cows, but not very many. So we're still just beating the brush right here, seeing what we can come up with. Got one cow that just came in to water. I'm gonna go see if I can get around her. Ho, ho, ho! Okay, we are almost there with this little bunch. We just got to go up to the highway and through a gate, so we're getting closer. They sure have been hard to drive. I've got some bulls in here that are kind of holding everything up, and they're right up there in front. They just keep the cows back, so anyway, kind of a pain. They're doing what bulls do. Hey, good morning. Well, we got those cows across the road where they need to be yesterday. And today we're out in a new pasture, and we're moving cows down kind of this highway right here and then into a holding pasture and a corral. And we're getting ready to do that for shipping that's going to happen in a week or so. So kind of a busy time, just never stops, it seems like. So anyway, we're going to gather these cows and take them down there. Then there's a few calves in here that were born a little late and that we need to brand. And if we have time today, we're going to do that too. So to kind of give you an idea of where we are, that big canyon you can see right there is the back of Johns Canyon. So we're up on the top of Johns Canyon in this little receded. This is an area that's been cleared and planted and stuff. Anyway, it has a lot of good feed in it, really good place for cows. But that's where we're at, and so we're gonna gather the cows up out of this pasture and move them to Muley, is what it's called. And there's a corral there that we're gonna use. So anyway, just incredible country, just spectacular to look across there and see that deep old canyon, and just amazing country. We don't have a lot of cows in here. We might have 40 or 50. And so that's what we're gathering today. And then the corral is about 4 miles away. So we're gonna gather them and take them to that corral. All right, so we're just still hunting cows. Today I've got Colton and Gary that have come back over to help and ride with us this weekend, so that's great. And Wayne is up there on the horizon. I think you can see him there. He's got a little group of cows heading across. So I thought there'd be a few more cows in here, but I think they've kind of left and maybe headed the direction we're trying to get them to go already, so hopefully. All right, got them gathered. They had them down the road. Well, he thinks he's tough, doesn't he? That bull's only a year old and he's trying to run the show. All right, made it to the corral. All right, we've only had to brand maybe 5 calves, and I think we're about done right here. Had to change a few ear tags that had been ripped out and put new ear tags in, but I think we are about done and ready to turn these cows back out. So it's a good day. Wayne's just taking a look through everything right now, making sure we're good to go. Hey, all right, new day, big day today. We're moving pastures for the last time on the winter range with the Bar Diamond cows. And so the Bar Diamond cows, they drift for summer range up onto the Bears Ears. And the Triangle Bar cows are cows that we ship to Colorado. So there's 2 bunches of cows, and that's kind of how that works. And I hope that makes sense. I don't think I've explained that very well in the past. But so today we are with the Bar Diamond cows, and we are moving them up a highway toward the Bears Ears, and they will be going into their last pasture before they go on the mountain. And they'll spend 3 weeks in that pasture, and then we'll take them to the mountain. So that's what we're doing today. And I got Taryn and Trayson and some of my relatives are here to help today, but some of the cows have already drifted up. They kind of know where they're going, but we're going to bump the rest of them and get everything heading the right direction. right, so sometimes as we're pushing down the highway, it can be a little bit hard because you got to deal with traffic and cars and people driving fast and people driving slow. So it's always a little bit of a challenge, but most of our push today will be right down this highway. And like I say, we're headed toward those bear's ears there, what they call bear's ears, that you can see in front of us, those two little buttes up there. All right, we're gathering one more little flat. I'm gonna get them out the highway to join that big bunch. And anyway, then we're getting closer to the gate. So I was just gonna explain something. Like you see this lone little calf right there? So its mother is not here. And I have no idea where that mother is. And so I'm just gonna leave that calf here, and we will have to come back and get the calf when we re-ride. And that's just a common thing. If we gather everything and push it up the country and don't care if it's paired up or not, you risk doggying the calves, and it's just not worth it. So see this little calf right here? His mother's not here either. He's just kind of been balling and balling, and the other cows are all lined out and they're paired up and they're going. And so anyway, when they choose to go back to where they nursed last, we just let them go. That's kind of how we handle that. All right, we are almost there. Hey, I wanted to answer a question that was in the comments, and it asked about my stirrups. And I just thought I'd show you because they're a little bit unique maybe. But these are a metal ring oxbow, and I wear these in the summer. I like them. I'd wear them all year round, but the reason I don't in the winter is because I wear a bigger snow boot. And so anyway, I put these back on when it warms up enough that I don't have to wear my snow boot anymore. But these are a handmade oxbow, and something that I really like riding in because for me, it helps me with balance and keeps me in my saddle better, and I just like it. Don't know what else to tell you other than that. But if you're gonna get oxbows, you should probably also get a shank in your boot that's steel, or a boot that has a steel shank. It just makes things more comfortable. Anyway, that's what that is. That's a size 6, by the way. 6. All right.